Friday, what's up?
Friday.
Live? I think live. Says it's starting. It started.
You're now live.
You're now rocking with the best.
From New York, or Jacksonville, Florida.
We're in Duval.
Yeah, look at these.
Duval. I don't think that's how we say it.
No.
We'll give people a few minutes to hop on. Everybody's busy. If you're on the East Coast, it's lunchtime, it's noon. West Coast, maybe you're just rolling in work. Oh, what's up, Cliff?
Look at Cliff being the first one on. Rise and shine, Watson.
He understood the assignment.
Are you working today, or are you slacking by the pool? I know you like to take Fridays off and go hang out at the pool sometimes. It's probably too cold in Tennessee to be at the pool right
it's
now.
like snowing up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ's on lunch.
Lunch.
That's cool.
You waste your lunch break to watch us. I feel honored. Hopefully you're having something good for lunch. I'm ready for lunch.
Yeah. If you're just tuning in, or maybe you're watching this and it's already pre-recorded, I'm Jim, this is Chris. We're the founders of Demons Behind Me, inspirational clothing and apparel, and so much more. We'd like to go live every Friday, share a story that somebody shared with us at demonsbehindme.com under the resources tab. Share your story, help someone. It is their Demons Behind Me story. It is how they overcame a hardship in their life. We share these stories because somebody in this world is going through something similar. They're going through this, they feel like they're alone, they may feel like there's no way that they're going to make it through, but once they hear about how somebody else made it through, that's going to bring them hope, and that's exactly what we do.
That's it.
Every day of the week.
That's it. You know, the ultimate goal for Demons Behind Me is to put a positive, powerful message out there for anybody that's struggling. The one thing that we always try to, I feel like me and Jim both always try to advocate to people is that, you know, Demons Behind Me is not a brand that's just dedicated to one type of sobriety, anxiety, depression, whatever it may be. We're a brand that caters to everybody. We all go through different times, different things in our life at different times. We go through these hardships, we go through these ups and downs, these roller coasters rides, and we're here to help you through those with a positive message with a powerful meaning behind it.
Yep.
Whatever you're struggling with, that's what Demons Behind Me is. We got to all learn to somehow to push through, work with ourselves, work with others, talk to each other, and help each other get through those hard times and move forward.
Yep. I mean, it could be something serious, it could be a real huge issue, or it could just be a crappy day yesterday. You put it behind you, you move forward. That is the theme of our mantra. Yesterday's behind you, move forward today. 10 minutes is behind you, move forward right now. Just keep moving forward. We can't go back anyway. There's no sense in looking that direction.
That's it.
So, we got some cool stuff to share. We have, we've been blessed with this really cool company called Bulkhead Energy, and they dropped off some energy drink samples. They brought some a few weeks ago. We crushed them. They're delicious. And Tiff with the organization brought us a few more samples. So we want to share Bulkhead Energy with you guys. Look them up. I think I tagged their Facebook page in the description of this live feed, so check them out there. You can find them at Bulkhead Energy, hashtag Bulkhead Energy, and then their website, bulkheadenergy.com. Pretty simple stuff.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, and I could be wrong, but I think you can actually even find them on the Amazon, I think is what she said. They do sell them on Amazon.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think I remember us having that discussion the first time we met with him.
Yeah, Bulkhead Energy Company is the only veteran-owned and operated energy drink company in existence. So always supporting our active and veteran military. So happy to support that and push that for those guys. 100% made in the USA. Companies out of San Diego. Is San Diego.
Yeah.
West Coast, big time on the West Coast. They're just starting to grow here on the East Coast. You can find them in military bases. All military bases in Northeast Florida, also the Marine Corps base in North Carolina. And where else? We got some notes here of where else you can find them. All military bases in San Diego and up the West Coast. So if you're watching from the West Coast, get on base, grab some of these Bulkhead energy drinks, or you can purchase them online also. They're really, really good. I'm going to have one.
Yeah.
I'm going to have this one.
Oh, there you go. I set that one close to me because I was hoping you wouldn't grab it.
This one's Pink Mist.
Yeah, so the flavor's really good. We've had
Matches my jersey.
we've had a few of the flavors now. I'm going to open one up here too. The one cool thing about the Bulkhead Energy is that they are veteran-owned. Some of the proceeds from the actual purchase of the drinks go to help families and veterans in need that are struggling with PTSD. As you guys may know, we just launched a pretty cool shirt last week. I'm actually wearing it right now. I wasn't sure what shirt I had on.
So lucky.
Which with Corey Taylor, the one of the lead, or I guess he is the lead singer of Stone Sour, Slipknot, and the Corey Taylor Project. I actually got to go down to Tampa over the weekend and got to meet Corey for about 30 minutes. It was awesome. He's a very laid back, down to earth guy. He was. It was amazing. He was. We walked in. We talked for a little bit. did quick conversation and got right to work. We didn't want to take up a whole lot of his time. It looked like they were wrapping up for the day at the Horror Comic Con convention there in Tampa. So we knocked this thing out really quick. So if you haven't seen the video, you can see it on our Facebook page. It's on our Instagram page. We're working now to get it uploaded to TikTok. And then it's also on the Taylor Foundation page as well. So that puts a little legitness there behind it, that it's on his page. And it's also on our website page also. So if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. It's a cool video.
Yeah.
Corey talking about how we're all teaming up together to make things a little bit better for those that are struggling with PTSD. You know, whether it be our military personnel or our first responders. Those guys do so much to help us, whether we see it or not. That's what those guys are there for. You know, if you're having an emergency at home, who do you call? First responders. Those are the guys that come out and help you in your time of need. So, help support them by joining us and helping put an end to some PTSD issues that people are having any way possible we can help. That's what we're trying to do.
Looks like we have some Bulkhead fans on there. Welcome to the live Facebook here. This stuff's really good. It's 100% fruit juice, real fruit juice, no artificial coloring. They offer 7 different flavors. I think we got them all right here. They have some really cool stuff. There's like a honeydew.
Honeydew's good.
Yeah, where's that one?
That one's delicious.
Here it is.
Mixed berry.
Yeah, the honeydew yuzu flavor. Amazing. Wicked good. They're all really good. We've tried them all. Good company, great product. Support all the right people, supporting people struggling with PTSD. Check them out, bulkenergy.com. They're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, at Bulk Energy. Again, bulkenergy.com. Buy yours online or find them on base or...
Go with this strawberry lemonade. Did you have that last time?
Nah, I think I did. Hey, Bruce. Everything's going well, man. Thank you. It's great to see you on here.
The other thing nice about this is...
Thanks, DJ, for sharing that link for those guys. Awesome.
Yeah, zero calories in this. Got electrolytes, so it helps revive you if you've had a good workout or something like that. I haven't had one after a workout. I'm going to have to try one after a workout. Nootropics.
A lot of cool stuff. Just a good veteran-owned, active veteran, military-owned business. A great product, a great cause. Check them out. Definitely check them out. we're going to dive in. We have a couple new products, which are probably more significant for our Jacksonville locals. Some sick 904 Never Fade caps. So obviously we got the black and the white. We've got the teal and the gold for those Jag fans out there. Maybe you're not from Jacksonville. Maybe you just want to support Demons Behind Me and support the 904. Grab yours at demonsbehindme.com.
Yeah, that's where we started. So why not, use the logo that our newest logo and combine it with our hometown area. Anybody that's a football fan, NFL fan, has probably heard that 904 chant. Right?
Duval.
No,
Is that how it goes?
No, that's the new coach. I think he was sick. He was fighting a cold that day.
He was something.
Yeah.
I think he's better now.
Yeah. I think he had.
What up, Kevin?
Had a
there.
few classes.
Kelly's helping me here.
Oh yeah.
Duval. Like that, but not in that weird
That's
voice.
That's it. It's funny.
Yeah, good stuff. Maybe you're just a Jags fan.
Yeah.
Support Demons Behind Me.
Yeah.
Support the 904. You can wear this with your Jaguar attire.
That's it.
That's
The
it, man.
the other thing that one of the other reasons why I think my thought behind coming out with this hat is we got a contest going on right now. We got a couple of contests going on. So we're giving away some VIP tickets to Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio.
It's almost festival gym time.
It's getting there.
Oh, but we might have a festival jersey on the way. Maybe that's some festival gym up here.
Yeah, he's gonna have to rep that New Jersey. So yeah, if you want to go to Sonic Temple and you ain't got your tickets and you want to try to find a way to get in a little bit cheaper than normal, then go to our website. You can either buy an entry for $10, not a large amount, or you can buy anything you buy that's $30 plus, you get an entry. So if you buy a hat, you get an entry. If you buy 2 hats, you get 2 entries. If you buy 3 hats, you get 3 entries.
Every 30 you spend, you get a free
You
entry.
get a free entry, that's it. And then the same thing for Welcome to
Wait,
Rock.
what kind of tickets are we giving away? Just general admission?
Oh, no, these are VIP tickets. So you can go anywhere on the property that they'll let you in with that VIP wristband. We've never done VIP tickets in the past, so these are nice. So we're actually giving away, we have an actual total of 4 VIP tickets, but we're gonna do 2 drawings, correct?
For Sonic, we have 5.
No, 5, so.
We're going to do a drawing for 2,
And that's 2
and then the second drawing will be for 3.
for 3.
And that drawing will be on April 25th.
Yeah,
Is that a Friday?
I believe so.
I think so. 2 weeks from today. It is.
Yeah,
2 weeks from today. You have 2 weeks to get your entries in.
So the goal is we're gonna mail these out to you once we pick the winner. So you're gonna have 2 passes for all 4 days VIP, and then we're gonna do another drawing for 3 passes all 4-day VIP.
Yep.
So if you're interested in it, get on there and get them. And then
Yep.
the same thing for Welcome to Rockville. Welcome to Rockville, we have a little bit of a different scenario going on.
Yeah, so welcome to Rockville, and I know it sounds complicated. Both festival contest entries are at demonsbehindme.com. Go there, throw it in your cart. You can purchase one for $10. Put it in your cart. Every time you add $30 to your cart, that will become free. So you keep adding your entries as you add $30 to your cart. So we're giving away 2 sets of 2 VIP tickets to Welcome to Rockville online, okay? That drawing is going to be on May 2nd. We are also doing a local giveaway for 3 general admission tickets. The way that you enter for the 3 general admission tickets, you're going to come and visit us at our store here in Jacksonville, purchase anything at the store. It could be a sticker, it could be 10 hoodies, whatever you want. You're going to do an actual handwritten entry, drop it in the box, and we'll do that drawing on the same day. So come and see us, and your odds for that drawing are going to be significantly greater because we don't get a lot of foot traffic. We don't push for a lot of foot traffic. We get a few people a day that come through here. So if you're local, if you want to go to Rockville, enter online for VIP. You got to try there as well. And then come and see us and enter for the general admission tickets here in person. and pick up your new 904.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. If you're local, you don't have to be a Jags fan, but we Jacksvillians, is that what we call it?
I think so.
They are a different kind of breed. I've lived in a different kind of multiple places, and I know Jim has too. I mean, you guys support your local brands, so come see us, grab your 904 hat. If you're not a Jags fan, that's why we decided to go straight neutral with the black and white. If you are a Jags fan, you know, stand out this year at the Jags games, because, you know, we're starting a new stadium construction too, so seating is going to be limited. So, you know, you want to have something different, something new, something maybe nobody else has.
Stay fresh, stay fresh.
That's it.
All right, so every Friday we share a Demons Behind Me story. That's what Chris is going to get into next. Somebody shared their story with us at demonsbehindme.com under the resources tab. Share your story, help someone. This is how they overcame a hardship in their life. Somebody went through something similar or is going through something similar. They don't know how they're going to make it through, but hearing about how somebody else made it through is going to bring them hope. That's the most important thing that we do every Friday. So let Chris dive in. And of course, if you guys have any questions, comments, hit them up. We'll keep an eye on the comment section as well.
So to kind of go with what we've been talking about with the Corey Taylor Foundation and then also Bulkhead Energy, I tried to find a story today that actually talked about PTSD. We've been doing a lot of stuff here lately with the PTSD and trying to help our veterans and our first responders. So I figured this kind of goes in line with what we've been doing over the last couple weeks, or even for me and Jim over the last couple months, trying to get this shirt collaboration going. So the story I have today is from Gary. Gary, we did send you a invite to watch the video. Hopefully you'll be able to watch it later on. And then also we sent you a $25 gift card that you can use on demonsbehindme.com to purchase anything that you see on there that you might like. Maybe one of these new hats. So here, get into Gary's story. Gary starts out, says, I spent almost 25 years doing volunteer fire and EMS, plus a few years at full-time EMT on mobile intensive care ambulances. I saw a lot of death and critical injuries from newborns to the elderly and all the ages in between. I did what I was supposed to do, kept it inside, show no emotion, ignore the nightmares. Drinking came easy as a way to cope. It got worse and worse as the years went on. I was not a good husband or father. I couldn't even cry on my own grandmother's funeral, and I loved her so much. I knew something was wrong, but wouldn't ever disrespect our servicemen and women by thinking it was PTSD. I did not think my struggle was anywhere near what those heroes had to face. Finally, an old friend who was a soldier opened my eyes. I did have PTSD, and it was destroying me. It took a few more years to work through therapy and support sessions and many anxiety attacks, but I am now 39 months sober and enjoying being a grandfather. The demons still exist, but now they are things I ignore. So Gary's story was short and kind of sweet and to the point. You know, the one thing I did take out of here is, you know, I think a lot of people that struggle with PTSD, you know, think that it's just, you know, a military personnel type, you know, I guess I don't want to call it a disease, but I guess an issue that they go through. But, you know, the PTSD can pop up in many different forms. And one thing that I think Jim and myself have learned over the years of reading these stories and talking with people, I mean, this can be from, you know, childhood trauma to a bad relationship, to an abusive relationship, to maybe even a horrible car wreck or seeing something horrible that happened in front of you. You know, those things stick with us. And the one way we can cope with it is to talk about it. And also, like Gary did, you know, you got to go and try to find the means to open up and feel, you know, that need to speak about it and try to get it off your chest. So I commend Gary for doing that. I really appreciate his buddy that told him that, hey, this is what you're suffering from. Our first responders, you know, those guys see a lot of bad things day in and day out, and those guys have a lot of stress put on their shoulders. So I appreciate all those guys do and everything they do for us.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much, Gary, for sharing your story. Thank you so much for your service as well. And obviously the focus is on servicemen and women today, but PTSD isn't just for servicemen and women or military personnel. Anybody that's experienced a traumatic event in their lives, just like Chris is saying, and we repress those feelings and we repress those memories, those things will eat at us, and they will come out in different ways, and sometimes terrible ways, and sometimes ways where they want to come out, but we resort to maybe alcohol or drug use, or it could be pornography or eating. I mean, there's so many different ways that we try to suppress the things trying to come out of us.
Yeah, if you start doing coping mechanisms.
Well, yeah, it's all, exactly. So if we don't bring those things up, if we don't process those things, they will eat away at us, they will eat away at our relationships, and eventually they could kill us and really, really hurt the people around us. So if you've experienced a traumatic event that you're suppressing, you know, I definitely want to encourage you to speak to somebody that you trust. Start somewhere. 988 is not just a suicide hotline. That is a great hotline to reach out to any type of need that you may have, especially, you know, specifically to mental health, which is definitely where PTSD would fall. We don't make it through this life alone, and we don't have to. So if we've experienced something terrible, or we're repressing something, we're holding something back, the only way that we can get through it is to work through it with somebody else. So connect with somebody that you trust. 988, again, a great resource. But thank you again, Gary, for sharing your story. My hope is that if somebody's going through something similar, I hope that you're encouraged, that you're inspired to kind of seek help and start to work through some of these things that you're holding deep within.
Yeah, the one other thing I took away from Gary's thing is here at the end where he says, you know, it's the demons still exist, but they are things I ignore. I don't want to say I disagree with ignoring them, but I don't think that's the right word probably to use. You know, I think we gotta learn to live with our demons, I guess, to a certain extent, in my opinion. And when I say that is, when you ignore them, I think that's probably when you kind of hold them inside and you're not realizing that they're there, and maybe that they're eating away at you to a certain extent. But you gotta at least you gotta know that they're there and what they represent and what they do to you on a day in and day out basis. I think it's important to talk about the things you're going through, and it sounds like that's exactly what Gary's doing. But us as humans, and especially males, you know, we've been trained over many years to, you know, suck it up kind of thing, and you're fine, just deal with it. We don't have to do that. You know, we can talk to each other. We can find, like Gary did here, he talked to a buddy of his. You know, little things like that will help you as an individual, you know, start coming out of your shell to where you become more comfortable talking to other people. And then hopefully, you know, you can even start talking to your loved ones or your spouse, because that's where, you know, when those relationships start having a burden put on top of them, then that makes things even more stressful.
Yeah, I don't think the things ever go away. Maybe in Gary's defense, they're always there, and the thought is always going to come back. But he replaces that thought with something else, probably through an effective technique that he learned through therapy.
A little positive reinforcement.
Yeah, whatever it might be. But we never make it through this life alone. We got to connect. That's why we do what we do. We build community here with Demons Behind Me. You buy a Demons Behind Me product, you put the wristband on, hat, whatever it is, you're part of the community. And you see somebody else with Demons Behind Me on, I'm going to bet that person would be happy to have a conversation with you. You can ask them, hey, what do you wear that shirt for? That's usually what everybody else says. That's your opportunity to connect. Or what does that shirt mean? Well, to me, this is what it means. It's a great conversation starter, great opportunity to connect and support each other. So a lot of cool stuff going on. We have the Taylor Foundation collaboration shirts. They're live. They're in stock as of right now. It is the fastest selling product that we have ever carried. And we have them online now. We're going to have them at Sonic Temple. We're going to have them at Welcome to Rockville as well. If you'd like to grab one in person, or maybe you want to grab a second one or a third in person. Supporting some really great causes, some really great family members and individuals struggling with PTSD. And along with the Bulkhead Energy, again, thank you, Tiff, for dropping off the samples, and everybody at Bulkhead. I appreciate you chiming in and hopping on the video. Really great energy drinks. Get them at bulkenergy.com. Check out their socials, their Instagram, their TikTok, their Facebook. Really good stuff. Order online. Go into your local base. If they don't have it, ask for it.
There you go.
Ask for it at your local base if they don't have it, because then they will.
Demand it.
So really cool stuff.
So one other thing, just kind of real quick, just talking about the Corey Taylor project we're doing. There may be some other things coming down the line. Like I said, I had a really good conversation with Corey. So keep your ears to the ground when ink comes around. That is going to be, as right now, ink, which is in June or July. Mm-hmm. That is going to be the only show that Slipknot's going to be at in the United States. And I think possibly, if I remember what we were told by Mary, that he may actually be the only show that they do this year. Because Corey and his band have decided they want to focus a little bit this year on their families and spending time with them, which is something that we all need to do, on find time to do that. But Corey put a bug in my ear about some ideas maybe for ink. So who knows? Maybe some autograph stuff, maybe some autograph T-shirts. There's some things that he said that we were going to talk about later on, so I'm excited to share that with you. I don't know what it is yet, but I think it's going to, I think it'll happen.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Huge thank you to Corey and everybody with the Taylor Foundation, Mary. What an absolute honor to work with such an icon and such a great cause. And what a cool, awesome person whose focus is on helping people.
Yeah,
really, really cool. Absolute honor to work with them.
Gary, thank you for logging in. And
oh, there he is.
Yeah. Thanks, Gary. We
Yeah,
always like it whenever we see the person chime in and the story we share. So enjoy that gift card, Gary, and get yourself a new hat on us, or T-shirt, something.
Yeah, man. We're wrapping up. Get your contest entries in. Come and hang out with us at Sonic Temple. Come and hang out with us and Welcome to Rockville. Come and do it in a VIP fashion. Maybe General Admission's fine. Come and see us at the store. Get your entries in. We're drawing in 2 weeks for Sonic Temple. We're drawing in 3 weeks for Welcome to Rockville.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you guys need anything from us, let us know. And since Bulkhead Energy was founded in, San Diego? Keep it classy.
Yeah, San Diego. Yeah, Bon, we said thanks to Mary. Of course we said thanks to Mary.
Yeah.
And Mary's been awesome. Mary and just everybody with the Taylor Foundation have been absolutely fantastic. Super, super helpful. What else you guys got out there? You got any questions, comments, concerns, plans for the weekend? Hopefully it's getting warmer by you. It's been beautiful in Jacksonville.
Yeah, it was beautiful all weekend long down in Tampa. Weather was great. We had a great trip. Weather's been good. We're ready to get out and do some outdoor activities, boating, running, biking, whatever it may be.
Whatever it may be.
That's it.
All right, guys, we're wrapping it up. Appreciate you all. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the questions. Again, thank you, Bulkhead Energy. Get your drinks now. This thing's going to have me running through the rest of the day.
I know. I'm already blowing it off a couple little sips.
I like it. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your Friday. Yesterday is behind you guys. Move forward today.
Rock on.